Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wolfpack unboxing. We are opening up some games today, and to be fair, even though these are all games, I have 3 boxes today. I have a medium-sized one, a large one, and a super extra ginormous one. But I have made some very decent progress since this video of my last shelf of shame from my previous video. So since then, there is actually a pile of games ready to officially be cut for the series, The Cut, that one of you actually named, and I absolutely love the name, so we're gonna stick with that. And that series is happening as soon as they get like 2 more games played. But the next review for this channel is going to be Ark Nova. In the meantime, as I am procrastinating on those full-fledged videos, I want to do some fun ones to just hang out, kick it, and show you what I got in the mail. Now, let me be totally transparent. Do I have an idea of what is in the mail? A little bit. I don't fully know which titles, but I do know that they might be some Kickstarters. And there also might be one game that I've been waiting for sent to me by a publisher. We'll find out exactly what they are right now. Number 1, also, if you want to see a review on any of the games that I am going to be opening today, let me know down in the comments below which one I should be reviewing first. Now, in this magical box of treasures, just listen to some of that sound design that I would be recording for a cinematic video. Open cardboard, flap, flap. Oh, now this is one game that I definitely was not expecting because it has been some time since I've kickstarted this one. This is Cactus Town. Say what you will about me kickstarting games, but you know, the artwork and the components are honestly a huge factor in me backing games. I actually haven't backed a game for a very long time. So it's very nice to see something that I've helped support and purchase on my own for a while. You see how minimalistic this cover is? It's just white, plain, and just artwork right smack in the middle. I love that. I am a sucker for artwork that is minimal like that. Let's see what we got in this box of Cactus Town. Ooh, we have empty spaces for, what is this? Why is this not filled up? Ooh, I will say that these miniatures look freaking good. Check out this sheriff. We have like this wizard looking bandit class. Cars all packed away, some nice wooden tokens, big and small. Big and small tokens. I love unconventional patterns of colors like this teal, light purple, mauve, whatever you want to call it, gray, yellow. Love that. Oh my God, it is so satisfying to see rules like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so used to 10, 15, 20 page rulebooks now that rulebooks like this, that gets me excited. And lastly, some player boards. Oh, I guess the character that I picked up earlier was the Lone Ranger. Look at that. Oh my God, like not even gonna lie, the artwork is just so stunning in this game. Just look at that. Beautiful. First up, Cactus Town, super interested in it. Of course, I was interested enough to back it for sure at the deluxe pledge. Looks like a nice little fun game, so we'll see how that one plays out. Number 2, expanding on the size of the box. This one is, well, we'll find out. Maybe I also shouldn't have opened it from the bottom either. Oh, Tsukuyomi, look at that. Now, knowing straight off the bat, I remember that this one had like a whale faction in space or something, and it was wild. I think the number of quote asymmetric factions in here were insane, which is why I was super interested in it. Oh my God, this is so massive. As you know, as someone who enjoys very combat-oriented games, I'm hoping this is a combat-oriented game with all the armies and stuff printed on here. As someone who enjoys combat-oriented games like Kemet, Dwellings, of course, then you know that this one is right up my alley. So this is the expansion box, red. I also love how the main box, oh my God, it's so heavy, is white and red. Little red print. And okay, so further inspired by Foster the Meeple's previous video of board game confessions, here is one confession that is not as true as it is today, but it definitely was true at the time I've been backing these games. I sometimes back games solely because of the artwork and components. This is one of them. Cactus Town was another one. I think they were around the same time. Like I think it was like 2 years ago. So to be fair, I was a different person, a different backer than I was 2 years ago. I definitely do a lot more research nowadays before backing games blindly like I did before. But just looking at the artwork of these games like Tsukuyomi, like you cannot deny how good this game looked. If you just saw this game on a shelf, tell me you wouldn't be interested in seeing something as beautiful as this. Also came with some ginormous tiles. This is the Sentinels expansion. This looks like player boards or like a summary card. Bunch of cards. Another board game confession. I cannot stand punching out cardboard. However, I did a poll on Instagram way back when, and I know that a majority of you, actually it was half at the time, about half agrees with me, and the other half like finds this fulfilling and satisfying. I don't know how you all do it, but I just do not find it satisfying at all. I cannot deal with punching out stuff and all like the little dust particles and everything flying on the table. Oh, I can't deal. Oh my god. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. I don't even know how many punch boards this is. Like the entire thing covers up my entire face. Look at this. These blue and yellow miniatures. Actually much smaller than I thought they'd be. We have the blue and green ones here. So the yellow ones look like the bug faction. Blues look very ghostly and skeleton-y. Purple look almost like an undead faction. Red look very samurai-like, and green look like boars. So miniatures, very cool, although much smaller than I anticipated. You know what is interesting though? I know publishers all the time always list like the scale of the miniatures. How many of you actually take out a measuring tape? Or maybe you know off the top of your head, how many of you actually take out a measuring tape to actually see how big the miniatures are? Because I don't. I just want to be surprised somewhat. So, and we also have a secret. This box also sounds like there are miniatures in it as well. So that was Tsukiyomi, and I have one more box to open. Just like, look. It may not be as tall as the other one, but it is wide. Like it is almost half of my table, filming table. Look at this. It fills up the entire frame of my overhead camera. Now let's see what this final third box is. We got in here. Look at that. The box is so big I can barely climb over it. Oh wow, I don't even think this is a prototype. I thought I was gonna get a prototype of this, but it looks like a full-blown version of this. Is Burn Cycle. Okay, so first off, thank you to Chip Theory Games for sending me this copy of Burn Cycle to review. I cannot wait to dive into that. So I did hear a ton of things about Burn Cycle. It was talked about a good amount at Dice Tower West, and I think they were also demoing this game over there too. But this is way more massive than I expected for Burn Cycle. One thing I will say about Chip Theory Games, I have never experienced any of the games yet. I do have too many bones in Shrink. This one's gonna stay in Shrink too until I properly play it out. I know that they provide some insane quality for the board games. So to say that I am stoked, excited, ecstatic to play this game is an understatement. Okay, so with Cactus Town, Tsukiyomi, and Burn Cycle, let me know down in the comments below which game you want to see me review next after Arc Nova, because that one's happening for sure. I'm coordinating a little thing with Sam with that game, so we will get that video out hopefully next week, and then right after a review on one of these 3 titles. So let me know down in the comments below which one you want to see. Thanks for joining me on yet another unboxing, and have a great weekend. I'll see you all soon.